Welcome, beautiful human, to another yoga flow. Today I have a 30-minute practice for you, focusing on shoulders and neck. We're going to make them strong and flexible. For today's practice, you might need blocks if you like to practice with those. I always recommend using props. I love them. I'm going to use this block right here to place it under my sits bones when we start here in a cross-legged seat, somewhere on your mat where you feel comfortable. It's going to help elevate your pelvis, which then in turn is going to help elevate your spine, lift your spine in a straight line. And then let's start giving some love to our sexy shoulders today. All right, make some circles, roll them up and over, and then back and down, tuning in with the breath. Deep breath in, rolling the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale all the way down. All right, find a comfortable seat here. Check in with your breath. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out through your nose. Just arriving on your mat. Tuning inwards. And finding some peace and calm. Find your breath here. Maybe in your chest, maybe up on your nostrils, maybe in your belly. And then bring hands to heart center. Take one more deep breath in, lift the crown of your head. And as you exhale, chin to chest, bowing down in gratitude for this moment that you're giving yourself. Now inhale, arms reach up and overhead. We're gonna start moving. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times like this, maybe going bigger and stronger over time, whatever suits you today, whatever you need. 1 more time, big circle, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Then switch directions, inhale, arms reach up, and then exhale, open the arms around. 2 more times, inhale to dive up, exhale to open, just like you're swimming through the ocean. And then inhale, arms reach up 1 more time. Exhale, find a twist towards your left side by bringing the right hand on your left knee and the left arm behind you. Inhale to find length and exhale to gaze over your shoulder. Inhale, bring the left arm up and over. And then exhale, bring the left arm towards your right side, finding a nice side body stretch. Take a deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, bring your left arm on top of your right knee. Rounding your spine, drawing your chin towards your chest. And then dive up, leave the arms stacked, bring them on shoulder height, and then lift the fingertips towards your ceiling to find eagle arm. Maybe wrapping the hands around 1 more time, find your variation. And then inhale, reach the elbows up and over. And exhale, round the spine, draw your elbows towards your navel. 2 more times, inhale to open. Exhale to round. Think about cat and cow here. So inhale to open the chest, lift your arms up, and as you exhale, you round. All right, on your next in-breath, release the arms, untangle them, reach them up and high, and then exhale, twist towards the right side. Also here, deep breath in, lift the crown of your head. And as you exhale, gaze over your back shoulder. Next, inhale, the right arm reaches up and overhead. And exhale, lean over towards your left to find a side body stretch here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, also here, bring the right arm on the other knee, cross your arms, dive up, leave the arms stacked, bring them on shoulder height, and then lift the fingertips towards the ceiling. Find your eagle arms on the other side, maybe wrapping the hands around, and then also here, inhale to lift, and exhale to round. 2 more times in your own breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to round, chin to chest. Inhale to open, and exhale to round. Inhale to open, and exhale to round. Wonderful. All right, also here, come back up, untangle your arms, reach them tall and high, and then exhale, open your arms towards the side. Release the block under your sits bones if you had one. And then find your way into your tabletop position, bringing your hands under your shoulders and your hips over your knees. And then inhale again to open your chest and exhale to round for your cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, lift the gaze. Exhale, push the mat away from you, chin to chest. Inhale to open, and exhale to round. And then change directions with your hands as your fingertips are pointing towards your knees. And then do the same thing again. Inhale for your cow and exhale for your cat. See how that feels already a little bit different for the shoulders, tuning into those body parts and all the sensations. Inhale to open and exhale to round. And then come back to your neutral tabletop. Bring the arms forward again, untuck your toes, and then leave the hips stacked over your knees as you walk the arms out. And on your next exhale, trying to bring your forehead towards the mat. For your puppy pose, Anahatasana, melting heart, many beautiful descriptions for this posture as you find hopefully a little bit of a relief in your shoulders. A nice first stretch here. You can tuck your toes or leave them untucked, whatever works for you. And then let's find some movement from here as you bring the elbows down on the mat, maybe scooting a little back as your elbows are under your shoulders. Untucking your toes, stretching the arms out ahead of you, really finding a good grasp. Maybe you also want to remove a hair from your shirt. And then gaze forward for your swings pose as you imagine that your chest is pulling forwards and your fingertips are drawing the mat further towards you. Take a deep breath in and a long one out. And then let's get moving from here. On your next inhale, come back to puppy pose to shift your hips back. And then you exhale, come back into swings pose, drop your hips. Inhale into puppy. And exhale back to swings, roll back the shoulders. Inhale, lift your hips, drop forehead to the mat, and then you exhale, drop your hips back low. Second variation, come into dolphin pose, and then again exhale back to swings. Inhale, push yourself up all the way, hips pointing high, and then exhale back down. You can stay in the first variation, whatever works for you. This dolphin variation is quite tricky. And then we're all going to meet back into swings pose, bringing your hands interlaced together, maybe drawing the elbows a bit more in, tucking the toes, and then coming up high in your forearm plank. Engage the core, feel the heat, feel the shoulders. You got it. And then from here, bring your hands under your shoulders, coming into high plank. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, find your way into your downward facing dog, maybe keeping the knees bent, maybe walking the feet a little bit further, walking out your heels, shaking out your head, finding space between your shoulders, rolling your biceps towards the ceiling. And then gaze forward towards the top of the mat. Take a lot of small steps or 2 big steps. Come into your half forward folds. Half lift, and then exhale to fold, and then inhale, reach the arms up and overhead as you rise and grow tall, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, bring the arms up and overhead, grow tall, and as you exhale, open your arms into cactus, bend your knees. Inhale, bring hands back behind your back. And then exhale, fold forward, bringing the arms overhead. Inhale, half lift. And exhale to fold. Now keep the knees bent, hips low. Inhale, reach into chair. Exhale here. And then inhale again to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the standing flow one more time. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, open the arms, cactus. Inhale, bring the hands back behind your back, open your shoulders. Exhale to fold. Inhale, straighten your legs, push your chest forward, half forward fold. Exhale to fold. And then inhale, chair. Exhale here, sit down low. And then inhale, release everything, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale one more time, cactus. Inhale again, bend the arms behind your back. Exhale to fold. And then from here, you're gonna straighten your left knee, bend the right knee and bring the right shoulder to the right knee. Inhale, come back to your center, both knees bend. And then exhale, straighten the right knee, bend the left. And you're just gonna repeat this, changing sides. Inhale in the center. Exhale, gaze over to the left, bend your right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left knee, straighten the right, and then pull your arms to either side. And then find your full forward fold. Inhale again for a half lift, push your chest forward. Exhale to fold, and then from here, step back into your plank. On your exhale, drop knees. Find your half chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale to rise, roll your shoulders back, open your heart. And then on your next exhale, you're gonna find your downward facing dog. Let's keep moving from here. Inhale, right leg reaches up for your three-legged dog. As you exhale now, reach your knee towards your chest. And then inhale to drop it, just hovering off the mat. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back. 2 more times. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push your hips up. Inhale, hover the knee. Exhale to nose. Inhale, reach the leg out behind you again. And then on your next exhale, step the foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead for your lunge. Exhale, open your arms, cactus. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, straighten your front leg as you find your pyramid pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, bend into your front knee again, and then step it back, downward facing dog. From here, you deserve a break. Bring your knees to the mat and tuck your toes. Draw glutes to your heels and find a child's pose. Catch your breath again, and then release your hands towards your feet to relax your shoulders for a second. And then very gently make your way back up into your downward facing dog. And then let's find movement again. Vinyasa, inhale, you roll forward into your plank. Exhale, you lower down, maybe dropping the knees. Inhale to open the chest, rolling the shoulders back, open the heart. And exhale back into your downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your chest. Then again, inhale, hover the knee. Exhale, shoot it high. Inhale to hover the knee. Exhale, shoot it high. Inhale to lower. Exhale, hips high. And then inhale, three-legged dog, left leg reaches out. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Inhale, come up into your high lunge. And as you exhale, find your cactus, open your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, straighten your front leg as you find pyramid pose, leaning forward, keeping your hips leveled. And then also from here, gently bend into your front knee again, and then step it back into your downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's find movement again. Inhale, plank. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale for your half forward fold. Exhale, full. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead as you straighten. And then exhale, hands to heart. From here, we want to find a chair pose variation. Bring the hands back behind your bum again. And then you want to bend your knees and find your chair pose here. So hands are drawing back, shoulders are drawing back, chest is open. And on your next exhale, you find a forward fold by reaching the arms overhead. Inhale again to lift your chest, chair pose variation, and then exhale to fold. Just one more time. Inhale back up into chair, and exhale to fold. Inhale, find your half forward fold, and exhale, fold. Vinyasa. Inhale, step it back into plank. Exhale, lower down your variation with the knees or not, doesn't matter. Inhale, you want to open your heart, and then exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Let's keep moving. Inhale, right leg reaches out, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Back heel lifted, and then inhale to rise into your high lunge, but straighten the front leg. On your next exhale now, left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back for twist. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, bend into your front knee, left arm forward, right arm back. One more time. Inhale to straighten everything, and then exhale to open towards your right side. From here, pull yourself a little bit forward, and then exhale, lean back. Left arm overhead, right hand rests on your back thigh. And then from here, you want to circle it down. Left hand finds the way under the shoulder, the right arm too. You bring the back knee down on the mat, untucking your toes. And then on your next inhale, your right arm is going to reach up and overhead again to find that twist here. Stacking the shoulders, and then bring the right hand behind your head. Now exhale, bring the elbow towards the mat. Inhale to open. Exhale, right elbow towards your left hand. Inhale to open, and exhale to close. One more time. Inhale to open, and exhale to fold. Inhale, open, reach the right arm up again, and then exhale, find the hand under your shoulder. Inhale to straighten your back, find your low lunge. And then exhale, shift your hips back as you find this half split. You may keep your knee bent, toes are drawing towards you, and you want to lean forward from your chest pulling forward. Inhale, bend into the front knee again, tuck your back toes, and find your way back, downward facing dog. Then from here, come forward into your plank, drop your knees, drop your belly, find yourself laying down onto your belly, maybe scooting a little bit back. And then reach the arms forward in front of your head. Now as you inhale, reach the arms up, and as you exhale, reach the elbows back into your cactus. Inhale to reach the arms forward, exhale, cactus, lift your chest. Inhale forward, exhale, lean back and open your heart, stay here, and then exhale, release everything. Bring the hands back on your low ribs, tuck your toes, and then find your way back into your downward facing dog. Some back strengthening here, very nice. All right, other sides. From here, inhale, left leg reaches out, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, maybe helping with your hand. Gaze forward. Inhale, reach up, straighten your front leg. Prepare yourself for the twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Bend the front knee. Inhale to straighten everything. Exhale to open into the twist. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Now lean a little bit forward, maybe keeping the balance, maybe not. And then as you exhale, lean back, gazing over your left shoulder. And then circle it back down, both hands under your shoulders. Drop your back knee, drop your back foot, find a comfortable low lunge position here. And then when you're ready, inhale, left arm reaches up and overhead for your twist here. Draw your inner thighs together. And then bring the hand behind your head. And then again, exhale, bringing the left elbow towards your right arm or right hand. Inhale to open, and exhale to find that twist. Inhale to open, exhale, elbow towards the mat. Inhale to open, and exhale to fold. Inhale to open, reach the left arm up and overhead again. And then exhale, find the hand back under your shoulders, straighten your back, gaze forward. And on your next exhale, find your half split as you shift your hips back. Again, maybe bending the front knee. And then leaning forward to find that stretch here. And then on your next inhale, find your lunge again, hands under your shoulders. So you can step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, to lower back down onto your belly. Now make sure you have space besides you. And then you want to open your right arm towards the right side. Lift your left foot and then roll over towards your right side. Finding stability with your left fingertips. If you want a little bit more, you can bring that left arm also behind. Maybe you can even bring hands together. You can experiment a little bit with that left leg, what position it wants to find. This is a beautiful shoulder opener. You can just lay on your temple on one side with the head, with the cheek on the mat. And just breathe into whatever sensation you're feeling right now in your right shoulder. As it begins to open, as you begin to release whatever tension is stuck right there. And then very gently and slowly you want to return to center, back on your belly, and then extend the left arm towards the side, lift your right foot and then pivot the right foot over towards the left side, really off the mat. And again, experimenting with the arms. Maybe you can touch your fingers, maybe not. Maybe bring the hand behind your back, maybe in front of you. Again, also experimenting with the leg, with the foot. What feels good here? Maybe one side is a little bit more tense than the other. Again, tuning into those sensations, working with the breath to release whatever is stuck right there. Maybe you close your eyes, deep breath in, and a long breath out. And then very gently, you can begin to roll back onto your belly, bringing the hands on your lower ribs again as you push yourself back into thunderbolt position, sitting on your heels. You can stay right where you are. I'm just gonna pivot towards the center of the mat to show you a little bit more or better what we want to do right here. To give some extra love to the shoulders, you want to interlace the hands behind your back again. And then bring the hands towards your left side, onto your left hip, as you draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then you can find some movement with your shin down and up, just circling a little bit the head. And again, tuning into whatever you feel right here, working with your breath, finding a little bit more calmness and steadiness again. And then on your next inhale, change sides, bring the hands behind your back, and as you exhale, find those folded hands on your right hip, right ear towards the right shoulder, and again, maybe circling out your head. Bringing the shin to your chest or further up. And if you find a space that feels extra juicy, extra nice, you can just stay there and breathe. And breathing out whatever you need to let go of. Then come back to center. And from here, you want to find your feet in front of you, so you can start rolling back onto your back. Make sure you have enough space behind you. If you have a hair tie or a hair clip, make sure to release that so there's also no tension in your head, and then just grab your knees as you find some circles on your lower back. Also here, very intuitive, whatever feels good right now. And then from here, let's find happy baby as one of the last postures for today's class. You want to grab with your arms between your feet, maybe grabbing your shins, maybe grabbing the outer edges of your feet or maybe your big toes as you try drawing your heels further towards the mat and trying to stack your heels over your knees. Maybe you find a little bit of circles or of wiggles from left to right over your spine if that feels good. A little bit of hip opening here and a very gentle inversion. Remember to breathe steady and calm, feeling the breath through your body, feeling those sensations in your hips. You can stay here as long as you want to, or you start bringing your feet together, the soles of your feet. Bring them down on the mat. As you find your reclined butterfly with the knees falling out towards the sides. And also here you can stay there as long as you want to, or you start extending your legs and prepare yourself for your very well-deserved Shavasana, final relaxation pose, where you get to harvest the fruits of your yoga practice as you give your body some rest. This position is translated into English as corpse pose, so there's really nothing your body is doing. The arms are resting besides your body. The feet are slightly falling out. Maybe you grab a blanket to keep yourself warm and cozy. And then just close your eyes and allow yourself to rest. Give yourself permission to relax, to just breathe, and to just be. And then very gently you can start to deepen your breath, maybe wiggle hands and feet or stretching the arms out above your head. Maybe making a yawn or a sigh, whatever comes is welcome. Anything you want to come back here, and then maybe rolling over to your favorite side, giving yourself a nice little hug. Your shoulders, some more love. And then whenever you're ready in your own time, you can push yourself back up. So you return into a seated position, like we started this practice, to close the circle. Try to find one more time a lift through your spine. Maybe rolling the shoulders out again, tuning in how they feel right now, shaking the head. And then bring hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose, lift the crown of your head. And as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest, bowing down towards yourself, your body, and the time that you took to practice yoga today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste. Beautiful practice. Thank you so much. Give some love to your shoulders. Maybe giving them a slight kiss, whatever you feel right now, and wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I hope to practice again with you soon.